The Huskers have Austin Trotman, Jordan Burroughs, Matt Milners, Jason Chamberlain training with their Huskers. Having those guys in the room it's just hard to beat because they get to see how dedicated you have to be to win at that level, how consistent they are with their training.
I'll admit it, it's fun wrestling with those college guys too, and they like wrestling with us. Sean Fausz, redshirt freshman from Alexandria, Kentucky, currently with a record of 14-5. Timmy Lambert, a junior out of Forest Hills, Michigan, record of 18-5. Currently ranked number 9.
Lambert is right on the cusp there of being able to challenge for a spot on the podium at the NCAA. In wrestling, it's a little different because you have to earn that All-American status by winning a tournament instead of more of how coaches vote on you.
Exactly. You got to put some good matches together and really make it happen. Timmy, I mean, I don't really wrestle with the guy, but I mean, just a great person to have in the room. I mean, I've heard Manning say a couple times, like, if I had a team full of Timmy Lamberts, coaching would be easy. It's just a guy he'll do exactly what you ask of him. He's a good guy to be on the team.
And he recently got engaged to his girlfriend.
And looking for 2 points on the edge, the ref calls out of bounds, and they will start back on their feet.
Too bad he wasn't in the corner of the mat where he had more mat. When a body part goes off of the wrestling mat onto the floor, that's when they stop it.
And on that single leg on the left side.
Fausz working a rubber knee defense and then goes trying to work the crackdown position.
We're still neutral here. Kind of a funky little position. And Sean Fausz will end up getting the 2 points here. Lambert back on his feet quick, and there's the one escape. Only 6 seconds on bottom.
Lambert takes a few seconds, stalk back to the middle, regroup, and back to his offense. You'll find at the lower weights a lot of 125, 133 pounders will get low on one knee, and they end up battling a lot in that collar tie position and that front headlock position, trying to create less space between them and the ground. Just kind of slow things down. You'll see some wrestlers who don't have as much quickness or athletic ability try and go down low like that to stop some of those wrestlers that are more like that.
Quick stop on the match. Maybe something wrong with his headgear. Not sure exactly what he's seeing there that he doesn't like. Maybe it's coming undone a little bit.
Wrestling in practice every day, all the weight cut, those headgear, they can get beat up, so sometimes you got to tape them up a little bit. Not a bad little break here for Lambert while he's getting his headgear fixed up. Coach Manning's giving him some instruction, so he's not injured. He's catching his breath a little bit.
Both coaches will look at any opportunity they can to give their athletes a little bit more insight.
Now, Austin, when you're competing and you have a little break like that, what do you like coaches to tell you to keep you focused and what you should be doing?
I like positive reinforcements. I keep the pace up, just keep doing what you're doing, assuming that I'm in the lead. They're just telling me to keep doing what you're doing and keep that pace up.
So nothing too technical?
Nothing really too technical. Not much you can coach while you're out there on the mat already.
Lambert's really good here with his front three-quarter.
In that front headlock, got his elbow trapped. He's going to try to get that free. You see him yanking it down to the mat, trying to get low there. There he is, yanking it down again, trying to get that elbow free.
One of those positions, if you're trying to score from there, you yank that elbow down, and if his head bounces on the mat, then that's his problem.
2-1 in favor of Fausz. Lambert will be taking the down position going into the second period.
Really good start for Fausz because Lambert he likes to start quick, get on top, and get rolling there.
Pulling Timmy into that crab ride position. Timmy trying to keep his hips low, trying to keep his head down.
Fausz looks like he's trying to do a little bit of leg riding, a little bit
looks
of
a little
claw
high
riding.
there, but still clinging on there like a leech.
Both wrestlers are a little taller and a little longer than your typical 125-pounder, and that style is what most of those longer wrestlers tend to go for, rather than a short and stocky wrestler who's probably a little more explosive.
Yeah, you see these guys, they really like to cling on top and really work on that riding time and really try to expand their lead that way.
Fausz just went over a minute riding time. Lambert doing a good job of continuing to move and not getting slowed down here. If Fausz gets his stomach down to the mat there, then that's really when the riding time piles up.
Timmy seems to be having a difficult time trying to get one of those legs out. Sean Fausz currently 14-5 on the season.
Fausz working wrists. He was working a half a little bit ago. Another tough call for the referee to decide whether the top man is using those double legs in there as a stall or whether the bottom man is just trying to not get turned, and then decide who's stalling.
Right, and actually this is a call that maybe the best call that could have been done. Neither wrestler seemed to be benefiting in that position. They started fresh in the middle, that stalemate. See Fausz trying to go right back into that spiral, maybe into that crab ride position again.
See Lambert working a little bit of a changeover there, getting an arm under there.
Got the leg caught. Looking for that reach. Might get a cradle, and there's no points. No change in the score on that. That was a close call. Almost getting wrapped up in that cradle. Called a Gazzoni, what that move is called. See him reaching for the head, trying to come outside of that leg, and it was just a little too late to get any points from it.
2 more seconds, and we have an escape, a reversal for Lambert, and probably near fall.
Back points.
Lambert's got about 50 seconds of riding time that he needs to erase before Fausz would get a riding time point.
This is really turned into a top and bottom match. I mean, almost 2 minutes of riding time. It's really hard to try to get that point taken off.
Fausz doing a good job there of trying to get back in on the leg like we saw from an earlier NC State wrestler, but he was not given the escape, so riding time is still ticking down for Lambert.
This is a weird position. I mean, again, when do you go for a reversal and when do you go for the escape?
There's a Peterson there a bit open.
Timmy's still on. Oh, there's a reversal finally.
A lot of scrambling there, like a couple of towels and a dryer. Lambert needs to get.
One escape. It's very rarely you see a one escape in that position. It doesn't seem like either wrestler was in a neutral position. Maybe if they would have went out of bounds in that position, they probably would have got the escape point. But officials saying that it was an escape, and they're starting back fresh on their feet.
You can tell that the referee wants this match to be decided on the feet instead of guys hanging on the mat.
30 seconds left in the third period. Timmy Lambert down by 2 points. Fausz with a minute 13 seconds riding time. So Timmy Lambert needing to get a takedown as soon as possible.
At this point, it looks like Lambert's going to have to get a takedown and near fall to pull the win out, because that riding time point is going in the favor of Fausz.
That will be the end of the match with a 2-point reversal at the very end, bringing the score 4-4, 5-4 with the riding time point. It will not be enough for the win for the Huskers. And with that win for the Wolfpack, that will bring the team score 9-6 in favor of the Wolfpack.